I'm not a fairy. Just say the line and be done with this.
But have you seen the Hrothgars in Final Fantasy XIV? Cause it really got me question things about myself. Questions like, should I buy a Fantasia or not? Just kidding, the answer is always yes. Sip on that Fantasia. Hey, it's AvyCatte and this is 10 reasons to play a Hrothgar in Final Fantasy XIV. Reason 1. Hrothgar are currently the only beast-like race we have in Final Fantasy XIV. I know what you're thinking. Avy, we already have cat girls, we got bun boys, we already have a bunch of beast-like characters in game. No, they're not fair enough according to this scale I found on the internet, so your opinion is trash and I disrespect it. Hrothgar are a beast-like race introduced in the Shadowbringers expansion. Though we only had a male character model in the past, they also introduced the female character models in Dawntrail. They are burly, lion-like people from Ilzabard known for their immense physical strength and their fluffy, neon-colored pectorals. These distinct feline features make them stand out in-game. If you like playing beast-like races in MMORPGs, Hrothgar are the best and honestly the only option you got right now. They mentioned they won't be adding more races to Final Fantasy XIV after Hrothgar, but I'm delusional enough to believe there might be more in the future. My only source is my delusion though, don't count on this. Reason 2, the character customization. Okay, so the character customization for Hrothgar is a bit different than the others. You will notice once you start creating your Hrothgar, there are a lot of options and variety. You can change the fur color, the tail shape, add patterns to your character, different kinds of tattoos, whatever the heck this is. I don't have a clue what it is, but I wish I could use this on my Mikote as well. And there's a really wide variety of colors you can choose. You can go crazy, you can go wild and creative with it. Do you want to play the game as a hot pink cat? Done. Do you want to embrace your inner ogre? Say no more. Do you want to play the game as Pikachu? Why not? You are free to do whatever you want to do. Become ungovernable. Though there's one downside of playing as a Hrothgar, it's not having as many hairstyles as the other races in game. Because the character models are really unique, most of the hairstyles are tied to the face you choose. Some of the hats and helmets in game are unavailable for Hrothgar for the same reason. They keep adding more usable hairstyles for Hrothgar with game updates and players being begging Square Enix to give more hat options to Hrothgar and Viera. It will happen eventually, but for now, if you want to play as a Hrothgar, it's a sacrifice you have to make. No hats for you, but you get cute cat ears. Reason 3. You know what they say? Never trust a Hrothgar. They're always lying. No, wait, don't unsubscribe. They aren't large cats. They are big. They are tall, chunky. It's pretty self-explanatory. Look at this height difference between my Mikote and this tall lady. I'm only slightly jealous. I would say they are approximately 3 Lolafels tall, but it kind of depends on the Lolafel also. Some people like to play big characters in video games, and if that's you, Hrothgar is a great option. Reason 4, you are a cat lover. Some people play Hrothgar simply because they love cats. Okay, fine, I'm lying. I edit this bit to the video just as an excuse to show my favorite Hrothgar memes to you guys. I don't know why I love these so much. I'm not even a Hrothgar player, but I do. I love them. When female Hrothgar first came out, there was a trend. People were recreating famous cat memes as Hrothgars, and it was so funny. This also made me realize most of the Hrothgar players I've met in game are really chill people. Honestly, they might be the friendliest, funniest people I've met in this game. I know this is not like a universal thing. I know everyone's got their own experiences in this game, but in my book, you get +1 reputation just by playing a Hrothgar. Sweetest people I've met in this game. Reason 5, you're a fairy. I mean, all of these playable races in Final Fantasy XIV and you chose Hrothgar? Even if you're not a fairy, people will assume you are. You just have to accept this fact. Reason 6, let's have a little showcase of the Hrothgar emotes together. If you've seen my previous videos, you will already know I love when the emotes are animated. I love when the expressions are big and lively, and Hrothgar emotes are exactly that. There's nothing casual about these animations. Hrothgar are definitely not the chillest people of Eorzea. They roar like lions, claw around, jump up, crash out, throw tantrums. I don't know about you, but it's really relatable to me. One thing I really like about Hrothgars is they are big cats. They are really intimidating, right? They're supposed to be this strong, beast-like, hardcore folk, and they have this sitting animation. Just look at this dude. How am I supposed to be intimidated by you? Why are they sitting like toddlers? My dude looks like he's about to ask me for chicken nuggies. Are you telling me this is the guy who saved us all? This is a warrior of light? Whenever I see a Hrothgar sitting like that, I just want to just grab their face in my hands and squish the cat. Just squish it. Give it a firm squeeze. What you gonna do? Hiss at me? Squish them. Female Hrothgar animations are also pretty nice. They don't have a silly sitting animation, but they are pretty expressive as well. When I first seen them, they kind of reminded me of Highlander animations. They are definitely not the same, but there's a resemblance. I also heard someone say the Hrothgar dance animations resemble the cat's musical dances, and I just can't unsee it. It's so cursed, but it's true. I guess you can be a jellicle cat in Final Fantasy XIV if you play a Hrothgar. Reason 7. The voice options. The voices, just like the character creation and the emotes, the voice options you get as a Hrothgar are unique. They are feral sounding. They roar and grunt and grumble. Everything about Hrothgar are strong, even their voices. They definitely make their presence known during a fight. You'll know when there's a Hrothgar in your party. But unlike the Lullaby voices, please don't cover my knees, I'm scared. They are actually nice to hear. They don't scratch your ears like some voices in this game do. They're pleasant. Reason 8. We are at that part of the video where we talk about the lore. Yup, it's that nerdy stuff, but it's relevant if you're a role player. Hrothgar are cool, but they're more than just their beefy figures. They also have a beefy history full of beef against Garleans and these absurdly beefy lizards. Their society is split into two beefy groups, the Helions and the Lost. The Helions are loyal to their queens. They are native to Bolgia in southern Ilsabard, and they probably love to get stepped on. Their fur color is generally warmer, representing how close they are to the warmth of their ruler. They are fuzzy-wuzzy. The Lost are maidenless. No, really, check it out. It's actually a part of the lore. They are known for adopting a nomadic lifestyle after they lose their queen, so they are going through a really bad breakup or something. Yeah, probably something like that. They'll wander around, do odd jobs, become mercenaries, anything that fills that empty feeling in their hearts. There's also a group of Hrothgar who live in Tural, but they think they are too cool to be Hrothgars. They call themselves Shubral. They're also beefy and like to beef with others. The Hrothgar lore actually gives you a lot of freedom as a role player, so it's a pretty good choice. Reason 9. Did you know Hrothgar are inspired from an older Final Fantasy game? Though they were not called Hrothgar back then, they were called Ronso. We've first seen Ronso in Final Fantasy X. They were feline humanoid folk from the world of Spyra. They were formidable warriors. They were strong, they were loyal, they had a strong sense of pride. I mean, even though Hrothgar don't look exactly the same as Ronso, you can definitely see they took inspiration from them. And here is the most important reason why you should play a Hrothgar: the mysterious Hrothgar corner. Seriously, it's a mystery. Almost every single server in this game has a special corner, a mysterious spot where the Hrothgar players hang out. They always gather together and hang out in these areas. I don't know what they're doing or talking about. I need to know. It's always like a lion's pride. They always hang out together, AFK together. Do they know something we don't know? Are they conspiring against us? Should we start getting concerned? I'm genuinely curious and I want to know, but at the same time, I feel like if I learn what's going on in there, I'm gonna regret that knowledge. I feel like that's the kind of knowledge that will taint me for the rest of my life, but I want to know it anyway, so if you know what's going on in there, comment down below. I'm just too nosy for my own good sometimes. And these are the 10 reasons why you should play a Hrothgar. How do you feel about the lions and lionesses of Eorzea? Did I convince you? If yes, yay! If not, aw, why don't we check out the rest of my 10 reasons videos then? In this series, I give you guys 10 reasons to play every single job and race in this game, so they can help you choose your playable race in Final Fantasy XIV. And that's the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. I know this video was really delayed. A lot of people were asking me where this Hrothgar video is. Someone tried to hack me, dude. I lost all my files. I had to remake this video 3 times. 3 times. I was sad on taking a really long nap, but here we are now. Thank you so much for your patience, and I love your guts. And as always, stay cozy.